அத்திலக வாசலை போல் அனைத்துலகும் இன்பமுற எத்திசையும் புகழ் மணக்க இருந்த பெரும் தமிழங்கே தமிழங்கே உன் சீரமை திறந்து என்று செய்ய மறந்து வாழ்ந்ததுமே வாழ்ந்ததுமே வாழ்ந்ததுமே.
I request Mrs. Vasanth ma'am for the welcome address.
Hello friends, good morning. I'm extremely thankful to all of you for sacrificing your Sunday morning to be with us. It's heartening to see such a unique combo of guests, senior doctors, mentors running academies, friends, past and present students of Dr. Vasanth, family members and well-wishers. Let me first start with my uncle and aunt. Welcome all of you. I know you are here just for one reason, because you love us and you want to bless us. Thank you for that. You are very special to Vasanth and myself. Okay, thank you. I also see Dr. Ramesh and Dr. Mallar's relatives and friends to give their blessings. Welcome all of you. I'm happy to have all of you with us when Dr. Ramesh and Dr. Mallar are officially announced as partner and mentors of Dr. Vasanth Dental Academy. Feel free to cheer them up and bless as they achieve this milestone. They are lucky to have such family support. I see senior doctors, classmates and batchmates of Dr. Vasanth. Your presence gives us mental strength to go forward in our future ambition, giving quality continuing education. Thank you for coming. Next we have doctors who are themselves great mentors running academies. Their attendance is a great morale booster for us in our venture. Thank you. We have young doctors, present and old students of Dr. Vasanth. Friends, you are the real adrenaline for us. Your thirst for knowledge, your ambition to excel, your willingness to spend time and effort to learn actually create mentors. Thank you for attending. Finally, the unsung heroes of dentistry, the clinical staff, without whom quality dentistry cannot be delivered. Both our clinic and Dr. Ramesh Mallar's clinic staff are here. A very special warm welcome to all of them. Once again, with great happiness, I welcome all of you. Hope you all enjoy this event and the lunch follows that. Thank you so much.
Thank you, ma'am. Now, I request Dr. Meena ma'am to have a few words about the Silver Jubilee of Dr. Vasanth Dental Learn.
Good morning, everybody. Actually, I'm quite nervous to be seeing so much of crowd. Very warm welcome to everyone here. Today is a very ecstatic day as we are celebrating Dr. Vasanth's 25 years of mentorship. Nevertheless, we're not going to stop any though, but we are here to share our memories of him, his journey along, and I'm taking a quite special stand here because I was able to be with him for at least 13. So I'm very proud and blessed to be in his practice. I owe this to Dr. Kaushik because he was the one who showed Dr. Vasanth to me. So I've seen him as an astute dentist, an enthusiastic practitioner, a dedicated person and a warm, impeccable person by nature itself. And not to miss Mrs. Vijaya, she's a true backbone of Sir. Dr. Vasanth never thought of keeping his knowledge to himself but wanted to impart them, share them to the future dentists to create a good dental world. He hosted the study club called Vasanth Dental, I think 25 years back, which hosted courses like endodontics, photography, cast partials. Even at that time, things were very new to me. I was in a new world, in fact, when I entered into Dr. Vasanth Dental Clinic, as I haven't seen the amount of proficiency and the standard of dental treatments and sterilization, of course. I bet any doctors who are here who have been to our clinic will accept that. It was a bliss for me to see such a dedicated person, and of course his work can't be compared even now. Also, he made sure that his course was updated each and every time. He adds new topic to it. It's never a one protocol course. He himself takes videos, records them in his clinic, and his teaching is always progressive. Coming to occlusion, he calls it the Pandorama box, mostly. And we know how important it is and how critical it is in treating the patient. It is very essential that everyone should know about occlusion, and that's what he wanted, and that's why he created this course, mainly talking about occlusion in each and every, in fact, even in the endodontics, be it cast partials, prosthetic work, he included occlusion in each and every part. And of course, orthodontics, thanks to him for bringing progressive orthodontics to India, which is again a very, very confident thing to all general dentists that we can also do orthodontics and it's no rocket science. He's one person who's always available post-care. That is, after the course, he's always available for clear your doubts, queries, the support at any time. I'm sure everyone of you would be proud to be his student, and I also wish him all success in his endeavors. And may his tree of knowledge grow stronger and stronger, branching out to as many roots as possible, shedding the fruits to every dentist and every non-dentist also, to create their strong dental career. Thank you, and my hearty congratulations to Dr. Ramesh and Dr. Malarvili for the new beginning. And let's join him back for his golden jubilee as well.
Thank you, ma'am. That was so wonderful. And Dr. Vasanth sir, today the hero of the show. Sir into 43 years of clinical experience and 25 years of mentorship. So let us just have a audio visual of sir.
ஆரம்பிக்கலாங்களா? 43 years of clinical experience and 25 years of mentorship is something huge. We owe a lot to you, sir. I was supposed to talk after 1 hour after finishing a lot of things. But I feel emotional when I see this 25 years of journey. It's huge. He has seen hundreds of students. He had trained multiple people. I always say he doesn't create students, he creates mentors. That is the right word what I can say for my sir. Whenever we join as a batch, we do a lot of things. Of course, I am speaking because they are not giving the music. So it's very happy feeling. You are our inspiration, sir. And this academy has been very huge. He's a very humble person, not too much into social media. But he has done great things in dentistry, which nobody has ever thought of. That is the way of dentistry he practices. When nobody ever thought about courses, he is the one to start those courses. And especially the most confusing, most difficult topic is occlusion. So he has been phenomenal in bringing that education into the field of dentistry. We love you all, sir. We love you all. You are amazing. And this academy, it has produced the best of clinicians all over India. Whoever knows, whoever wants to get deep into the subject, definitely they should be knowing this man's outstanding character. And thanking God for this wonderful journey, sir. There are lots to share, but time is too short, so we are closing here. And we are going to thank everyone who have come here. Thanking all our clinical staff, lab technicians, every providers, of course the mentees and all the providers, because without them, sir was the first one to bring BPS into India. So we thank you for reaching this on behalf of him. I'm just thanking. Anyway, he's going to speak a lot now.
Thank you, sir. Now I request Dr. Vasanth sir to have a few words about the journey of sir as mentor.
Hello friends, can you hear me? Hello friends. It's not fair to make me emotional before I started my speech. You already showed just now, it already made me that. Now when I stand here and think about my mentoring journey, I really feel emotional. First, let me thank my family, my colleagues. I can see many of my class batchmates sitting here. And my students, many of them are here. Plus my staff sitting in the last rows. Now, if I say I achieved something on my own, I'm lying. All these are responsible. Right from my uncle, he is my philosophy guru. I have so many mentors here. So many mentors. Right? I am what I am here because I am standing on the shoulders of giants. Giants of philosophy, giants of science, and of course, giants of dentistry. So when I teach dentistry, you will all find, those who know occlusion will know that they have the flavor of Dawson, they have the flavor of Banky, of Mart Piper. The orthodontist here will know that I have the flavor of Don McGann, my hero in orthodontics. They will also see the flavor of so many people, right? Like so now, in addition to all these flavors, encompassing them, you will see the flavor of Vasanth. So friends, education is not receiving a finished product, a cooked dish. It is receiving a sort of a recipe. A mentor gives a recipe. I receive recipes. So when you cook it, you tweak it, you add flavors to that, and then the outcome is different. That's how knowledge grows. Right? So knowledge grows from generation to generation with each mentor tweaking the recipe, and then you have a product that is expanding and reaching everywhere. Right? So that's how I feel. So I am not a product, I can't say I made it on my own. I have a lot of mentors behind me who helped me do it. Understand? I'm positive that my students will become better than me. And it's my duty to make sure that they excel me. Right? That's the goal. They should be better than me. I should tell them, for something, I can't do it, go there. He can do it. That is what a mentor should be. So I have some of my students who I can proudly say, Dr. Shiv sitting there, even my partner now, Dr. Ramesh, and so many people, I had everybody here. So I feel so heartened. The pleasure I get because of that, I think I love teaching. Right? So, how much I succeeded in that, I don't know. You people must tell that. But I strive to my capacity, so I become one such mentor. In this culture, in this land, the term guru has a very, very deep respect. And I really sincerely hope that I can reach that standard. Okay? Many of my friends wanted to know from when I started teaching. And they saw the 25 years. So some asked me, is it 25 years? I thought it's more. Now, if you ask me how many years, my frank answer, I don't know. Mentoring is not like, today I'm Vasanth, tomorrow I'm mentor. No. It's a very gradual process. When you are just a student learning, and when you are a mentor, the line is very vague. I can't put a point on that. From here I started teaching. Right? You start learning from a mentor for a few years, and on fine day, you find you're teaching it to a friend. So that day, without a knowledge, you become a mentor. Right? Now you love that event, you love teaching, and you find that they love your way of teaching, and your circle increases. At some point, when you have an organized class, right, an organized lecture class, then you become a mentor for the world. So in that sense, maybe I've been teaching for 30 years. If some of you feel you need at least 10 years experience to call yourself a mentor, then it's only 20. But Ramesh put the number 25. It sounded nice, so let it be. So otherwise it can't be a jubilee, right? So let it be. Okay? Now, Ramesh wanted me to talk about the evolution of my mentorship. For that, I need to talk about two persons. One, of course, Dr. Meena. See, my occlusion journey was, I was teaching so many subjects before, but occlusion was roughly 20 years before, or 15 years before approximately. And they got Meena Nancy in my clinic to work for me. And the day one, she literally showed that she has stuff in her. The way she excelled in everything, mastered everything, was phenomenal. So that made me now, gave me the chance to do more in education, more spending time on documentation and other stuff. So thank you, Meena. You're a great friend for me. Okay. Next is my wife. The day she married me, she married my clinic. She married my clinic. So right from the beginning, I started a very, very humble clinic, right? She was literally my assistant who mixes things first for me. And she knows more dentistry than me, I think, now. So all my students, all my staff, they know her more than me. Now all of you know that, right? So with her support again, I could be a pure dentist. I need not be anything else. I don't worry about the clinic economics. I don't worry about anything. I just worry about the patients. And that is a great, great help for me to do what I did today. Thank you, Ji. Now, to be a mentor, you need to be humble and you need to be on a learning mode always. That's very, very important. So, I passed out in 1980. Hey, I see her. So, for the first 10 years, 80 to 90, I thought I knew everything in dentistry. I was a master of dentistry. I even thought, why 4 years to study dentistry? So for 10 years, I was like, a know-all guy, treating patients. It took 10 years, 10 long years, to understand that I knew hardly anything in dentistry. That gave a big hit, right? A blow. Then I started into my learning mode. Every course I attended that time, I did self-studies. And my first official event as a mentor was in endodontics. Non-rotary endodontics. Okay? So I think I did almost close to 10 or 12 years of those workshops. Right? Then I added composite restorations to my teaching. Then post and core. Then cast partial dentures. Then photography followed. As a proud general dentist, I call myself a proud general dentist, I had the opportunity to go into every division of dentistry, every niche of dentistry. So I could really enjoy myself doing everything. Okay? So that was till 2002. In 2002, I completed the comprehensive orthodontic program by POS, California. And believe me, that changed my vision completely. I always say my dental career as a division compartment, before POS and after POS. Now before POS, the patient was a molar walking in, a single tooth walking in, a gum inflamed, and nothing more. When we went into orthodontics, I saw the whole patient. A whole patient walks in now, not a single molar tooth coming to me, right? So the vision changed. So that may be an sort of incentive for me to go into occlusion also. So POS was something like, Dr. McGann is one of my mentors, one of those giants I talked about, the founder of POS. So I was enthralled by POS, so I tried to bring it in India, and in 2010 I brought it to India, thanks to their CEO, Miles McGann. Okay? So I was the instructor for POS for 10 years. Now, in the last year, my time I'm spending on occlusion is so much, I am not able to give that time for my POS teaching. And so, from this year, I've taken a back seat. I could do that because I have two nice people here. Dr. Kaushal, can you stand up, please? And Dr. Gayatri. And these two are instructors for POS. Okay. Now, instructor is not just a simple thing in POS. Every year, 6 aspirants are there for internship, for that instructorship, and only 1 or 2 pass. So we in POS keep the bar very high. So if they are instructor in POS, they are good. That's about it. That's that simple word I can say. So let us give a big hand for Kaushal and Gayatri, instructors for POS. Now thanks to you, I can now take a back seat. And I think I take this occasion to also announce those two, along with Nishi, as a team in charge of POS for India. Now teaching is easy. teaching is easy, believe me. It's a pleasure. But being a coordinator is a big tough job. I know that because my wife was a coordinator of POS, and she's also now for this academy. So Nishi Kaushal is doing that job in a wonderful way. Thank you, Nishi, and a big applause for her. Okay. So, after a couple of years, my occlusion journey began. When I spoke with my friends, my colleagues, they told me, why are you entering into that field? It's a sort of, quicksand. You will immerse in it. You won't emerge out. Okay? So, I read an article by one doctor. Jean McCoy. Okay? He wrote an article on dental compression syndrome. How changes happen when we clench on teeth. So that started off my journey into occlusion. It was an addiction actually. I know my wife will tell you that. I was literally eating occlusion, I was breathing occlusion, I was drinking occlusion for almost quite a few years after that. Okay? But that time actually was very difficult because there was not much internet there to browse and get information. And the topic was always kept as a sort of a thing pushed under the carpet. Because don't go there, it's a muddle there. That's okay? Don't go there, it's a muddle there. Don't even enter that department, right? So, I attended is it possible? Yeah? Yeah. Now, I attended a Think and Pank Institute, Florida, and then I was going through videos of Dawson and online classes of Mark Piper. And those days, it was very tough. I had no support around me. So, but that made me understand occlusion in a very deep sense. Okay? So, that occlusion actually changed the way I practice. And look at the mouth now. It's so different the way I looked at it 10 years back. I know that all of my students also see that happening once they start getting into the topic. Right? So friends, now, all of you know that I'm getting old. People say age is just a number. But I also know numbers don't lie. Right? So, see this, I forget sometimes, I understand, but they don't like. So, I spent such a lot of effort on this course of mine, this program. Maybe 20 years of my effort, my dedication gone into that. So, I don't want this to end with me. So, I was looking for somebody who can come walk with me, then carry over, and then walk beyond me. And walk beyond me. And fortunately, I got not one, but two. It's a 1+1 offer. Dr. Ramesh will be my partner, and his wife, Mother, will be the added mentor. Now, they think they are fortunate. The frank truth is, I am fortunate. Let's not know it. I am fortunate. Okay? So now I am happy because what I toiled for. See, I told you my idea of a mentor is something a mentor should give more than he receives. I mean, that is, I believe in that. As a guru, you have to be a giver, not a receiver. Right? So I hope myself and my followers try to be on that path. And with that, I became a little emotional to talk about those stuff. And why I chose them is, all of you know, I'm very, very strict of ethics and values. And values. Right? A value system is very important in life. And to follow that, ethics is the key. So what I find in Ramesh and this couple is they have great value system, fantastic ethics, and a real passion to teach. So I'm really happy they will carry my torch into the future in a very efficient way. Thank you.
So, thank you, sir. Thank you for this wonderful speech. I would like to call Dr. Kaushal and Dr. Gayatri ma'am here, please. And we wanted the giants of dentistry here, Dr. Ambalavanand sir and Dr. Mohan sir, to be here to facilitate them. Sir, please be here. Yeah. Sir will give. Sir will give. Please give her a great round of applause. He is phenomenal. I would like to ask Dr. Mohan sir to honor Dr. Gayatri.
Waiting moment has come. We are going to inaugurate the new beginning of Dr. Vasanth Dental Academy.
Mike.
Yes.
Hello? I want my uncle, Sridharan, Air Commodore Sridharan to do the honor of Academy. He is, as I told you, he is like, what to say, we look upon him for everything. He is a, what word I can use him? He's a role model for me and for my wife. He is a retired Air Commodore. He has fought 2 battles for India. So, it's very proud for me to have him inaugurate my academy.
Without this? Yes. Makes it easier for me. I have just prepared this speech. Much talked about Dr. Vasanth in review. In review meaning when I say, he says he's my uncle, not uncle, mama. It's very different. So, it is genuine mama, not generic uncle. His mother is my sister, elder sister. Right. Namaste, Vanakkam, Suprabhadam, good morning, Jai Hind. I like Jai Hind for one good reason. It has an excellent flavor of patriotism. Jai Hind translates to long live India. India the country, not India the political party. I'm 88 years young. My hearing is suspect. Totally suspect. Recently, my memory and I are not on friendly terms. There's a quote from a book on brain written by David Eagleman. The quote goes like this: how do I know what I think until I hear what I say? So that being the case, I don't want to take any chances. That's why I've written everything out here. Okay, are you ready? Is it loud enough? Yes. I can shout. Okay. A few days ago, Vijay. Can you hear me? Yes. A few days ago, Vijay sent me a message on WhatsApp requesting that I say a few words about Vasanth and his dental career. I read out that message to my lady wife, Jayashree. We are happily married for 59 jolly good years. Jayashree was sitting close by my side. No romance. She is also hard of hearing. Spontaneously, Jayashree mentions a praiseworthy quality of Vasanth. I'm happy to include it in the speech that follows. See, there were 2 speakers at an event. The first speaker goes to the platform, to the podium. The speech starts, carries on and on. Speech turns to rambling. The audience is restless, but the speaker is relentless. Finally, the speaker shuts his mouth. Exhaustion. Thereafter, the second speaker walks up to the podium and says, "Ladies and gentlemen, like the last speaker, I have nothing to say." And he sits down. Now starts my talk. The subject is Vasanth and his mental career. Dental career. Vasanth is a delightful individual. His passion for dentistry is phenomenal. So it's a piece of cake to say a few words, or more than a few words, on this occasion. I intend talking about Vasanth under 3 disciplines. Number 1, Vasanth the individual. Number 2, Vasanth the dentist and mentor. And number 3, Vasanth the remarkable atheist. I'm coming to that. Vasanth the individual. There are 3 prerequisites for any knowledge: calm mind, concentration, and sharp intellect. Vasanth has all these 3 in abundance. In addition, Vasanth is gifted with a remarkable trait, compassion. From the time Vasanth started his dental career, he thoroughly enjoys giving free service to the needy on a regular basis. Indeed, praiseworthy. Well done, Vasanth. In this context, an interesting quote comes to mind which will be of interest to all. A deep secret in life is, what is really worth doing is what we can do for others. Incidentally, it was Vasanth's loving, kind and adorable mother, my sister, my elder sister, who shared this trait of Vasanth with my wife Jayashree. Jayashree commanded me to include this in the speech here. Thank you, Jayashree. Okay. The first point is over. Vasanth the dentist. Vasanth's clients enters his clinic. They have a severe tooth problem. They explain their problem. Vasanth attentively listens. Then Vasanth gently examines the teeth. The client is at ease and already feeling better. Vasanth works on the teeth. The client thereafter steps out of the clinic, smiling all the way. We're all aware smiling is the best tonic for good health. It energizes the immune system. The clients enjoy visiting the clinic for 3 very good reasons. 1, the clinic is spotlessly clean. Number 2, Dr. Vasanth and the staff are very kind, courteous, and entertaining. Number 3, most importantly, they like Dr. Vasanth for his patient, skillful treatment. Then comes Vasanth the mentor. 25 years of devoted mentorship, silver jubilee, excellent performance. The dentists are very appreciative, once again, on 3 counts. I like 3. 1, Dr. Vasanth's phenomenal skill. Number 2, Dr. Vasanth's creativity leading to innovations in the field of dentistry. Number 3, Dr. Vasanth's humble and modest personality. Well done, Vasanth. Now comes the 3rd point, Vasanth the remarkable atheist. Talking about atheism, here is a quote from Steven Weinberg, astrophysicist, Nobel laureate, a thorough and true atheist. His quote, "Science does not make it impossible to believe in God. Science just makes it possible not to believe in God." That's a statement. Vasanth without doubt endorses the quote. Incidentally, I enjoy the views on cosmology of Steven Weinberg, Richard Feynman, and so on. Anyway, now let's examine Vedanta's approach to religion. Religion is defined as relationship, 3-fold relationship. They are Jiva Sambandha, people to people, Jiva Jagat Sambandha, people to world or nature, and Jiva Ishvara Sambandha, people to God. Now let's take Vasanth now. Let's see how he fares in these 3 things. Number 1, Vasant and Jiva Sambandha. Vasant's relationship with people are immaculate. Vasant is kind. Vasant gives a lot of time and attention to the problems of others. Vasant is polite, courteous. He respects the views of others. Sum total, Vasant has very cordial relations with people, passed with distinction. Number one, passed. Number one. Very good. Jiva Sambandha, you're okay. Number two, Jiva Jagat Sambandha. That is third. Vasant loves nature. Vasant is fond of animals. Vasant loves hiking. Vasant loves gardening. Vasant loves photography and is a skillful photographer. Verdict, Vasant's relationship with Jagat is faultless. Now, Jiva Ishvara Sambandha. Vasant, you and I have had healthy communication on this subject. Others in the Anaswami group were silently enjoying the battle. We agreed to disagree. Great. Today is your day. Rest assured, you will enjoy the conclusion. Vasant has no toxic qualities. Vasant replaces anger with patience. Vasant is devoid of greed. Vasant's dictionary does not know jealousy. Vasant's integrity and honesty are unquestionable. So Vedas say, one without anger, greed and jealousy has a pure mind. Vasant enjoys the pure mind. Pure mind enjoys the world. The world becomes a blissful place. Well done, Vasant. God says, Dr. Vasant, you are an adorable atheist. I am applying for membership in your club. In the same breath, God tells me, Sri, I admire you for your faith in me. Don't change your views. Stay loyal. Take care. Fine. Lastly and more importantly, Vasant owes his success in no small measure to his remarkable lady wife, Vicky. Vicky managed the clinic in a disciplined, devoted, dynamic manner. The clients are highly pleased with the present approach. The clinic runs smoothly and efficiently, thanks to the extraordinary commitment of Vicky. 3 cheers to Vicky. Finally, my wife Jayashree joins me in wishing Vasant, Vicky and their talented staff grand success at Dr. Vasanth Dental Academy. Thank you.
Hi everybody, it's lovely to be here. It's an honor, and with all our pure happiness, we bless this academy with all success and all higher and higher we hope to see Vasanth and Vijay go and spread happiness. So, by the way, I have to say one thing. My husband has praised him so much, but Vasanth, I'm going to bring you down to earth because you're not humble in any sense, because you're always smiling and showing off your teeth, which are better than most of ours. So that is, anyway, it's a wonderful quality. And thank you all for giving me a chance to say hello and be in front of you. We now inaugurate. What do I do? No. Oh, good. Oh, he's got the height.
सेंटर मीटे फ्रंट केक कटिंग सर कुछ बैक सर
Please, Uday Raja and Jamuna. Please come here, please.
Ma'am.
Sure.
1976, 75.
Hey, cake cut it.
Sukumar. of MMC. And Vasanth was my 1 year senior in the college. Ever since I joined, we were good friends. And from 1975 as a first year dental student till now, the journey is fantastic and beautiful. And I've been always a learning curve. Is a university for me, and I learned a lot in life, in dentistry, in orthodontics, from Vasanth's kindness and his his knowledge. Secondly, he is more of a family to me, and his mother was like, if I don't see her for 2-3 months, she'll ask Vasanth, engada avan varliye. So we would love to go and see. And then me and Vasanth used to sit, eat in the same plate, which is still very memorable and very emotional. And Amma will cook that lovely paruppu sadam, dosai, and all these things, which I can't. It was very emotional. Then Vijay joined Vasanth's university, and we were good friends. And we had another friend. We have Dr. Muthu Shekhar, and Nirmala, and Ambal, and Ponni. We all used to keep traveling together in the life. We travel to different places, different jungles, different natures. My interest in photography also started by Vasanth. He converted one of the bathrooms into a developing room, a dark room. So he used to go, and when you see the picture comes up from the water, when he develops, what a joy. And thank you, Vasanth. And more than that, I was an orthodontic consultant for him. And I wish I joined POS. Vasanth, I would have done a better orthodontics. And his inputs in dentistry, in sterilization in dentistry was very much lacking those days. We were taught not to put a gloves. We were taught, take the syringe from the boiling water and give injection. But Vasanth was one of the earliest people to concentrate on sterilization, cleanliness, and every case he wants to do it perfectly. I have done a few imperfect cases, but many of my cases he will come and comment, sometimes silently, sometimes critically. It helped me in improving my work also. And Vasanth would have been, that time we used to feel Vasanth didn't do his post-graduation, but then he is beyond all that. He is finally one of our good friends. We were together most of the time. Pradeep Berry. Famous five we used to call, 5 couples with our children. We used to travel a lot. Unfortunately, he is no more with us, but we will carry his memories. And I met uncle also a few times at Vasanth's place. Maybe may not remember. So nice meeting you. And I have a lot to tell. I don't want to be the first speaker like what he mentioned. So I could already hear some clinking noise in there. So I wish Vasanth all the best in future. And the fantastic idea, whatever knowledge he's got, he wants to carry on with it. He's never been a greedy person. It's a very, very touchy thing. And we used to discuss a lot of things. We have differences of opinion. We have consensus opinion. We had so much. And every moment I had with Vasanth and his family was very enjoyable. Wish you all the best, Vasanth. And wish you all the best, Vijay. I'm quite emotional today. Thank you. Thank you, Vasanth.
Muthushekar. Can you please? And Ramana with you.
Sir, look here.
Sir, you have to turn that. Please.
Okay. Okay, Ramesh. Sir, ready, sir? Sir, ready, ma'am?
Good morning to everybody. I'm a part of the Fab Five, Vasanth's Fab Five. We are five of us always go together. So we've been together for many years. We're more of a family friend than a professional colleague. Uday, Pradeep Peri. I know Uday as my junior colleague, but I became his consultant for oral surgery through Uday. Uday only introduced me to his clinic, and almost 14 years I think I was coming to his clinic as a consultant for oral surgery. One thing I like to, as an oral surgeon, what ASEPS is what we follow was followed in his clinic itself. That was astonishing because it was very bad at that time. But we always, as a surgeon, we take a lot of aseptic procedures, but most of the clinics, sorry to say that, they don't follow that system. But when I went to his clinic, I saw that almost typical oral surgical inside the surgery theatre, how we follow, all that was followed. So I used to love to work in his clinic. So with that, we have been very closely associated. We became good friends, and I wish him all success. And I have also been teaching, so I know being a mentor is not so easy. You have to be yourself on the toes, because one of your mentee will come and ask you some questions, doubt you should not stand blank in front of them. So he was quite good in that. And in fact, he was coming to Savita's to take classes on occlusion also. So a few years, maybe 2-3 years he has been coming. So I wish him all success, all the best.
Yeah. Sir, very close to you.
Anand, you come here. Dr. Mohan, please. Dr. Gurdeep. Dr. Mahalakshmi, come here, please. Dr. Suganya, come. I didn't see you there. When did you come, Suganya? Yeah. When did you come? I didn't see you. Thank you.
I can see this. வாரம் போயிடுச்சு உங்களுக்கு தான் சண்டை எனக்கு அந்த அந்த கூட இந்த கூட போகிறேன் அதை போட்டு திருப்பி கொடுத்தோன்னா உங்களுக்கு ரீச் ஆகும் சென்டர் ஷேடாக வருங்க
Together also you can do, sir. Yeah. சார் அவங்களுக்கு கொஞ்சம் மூவ் பண்ணி Smile. Ready, sir? Sir, ready, sir? Sir, ready? Stay. Ready? Smile. Okay, thank you.
Podium. Now we have the badge dedications for the academy. Thank you all for your patience. So, sir is going to provide us the most precious thing, which we have been working for almost 22 years. Gaining his confidence is not easy. He's a tough man in dentistry. Definitely, he's going to give some time for me to talk. So, he's going to give us the academy badge, which is going to be dedicated now, and it will be given. Sir will receive a badge, and as mentors, we are going to receive a badge. Please. Wishes.
Yeah. Please, my uncle, Sridharan, please come.
Disturbances are
Mama.
face over update photo. அதுதான்
Actually, we call it Cheetah Mama. That's what we are. Pet name is Cheetah Mama. Cheetah Mama we call it.
ஆடியோ எல்லாம் வேணாம் சும்மா இருக்கு நாள்
Sir's mama will give the badge to sir, and sir's mommy will give the badge to ma'am. Correct, sir? Yes.
music. அவங்களுக்கு போட்டு வாங்க அப்புறமா 4 பேர் நிக்க வச்சு
Mentor of Dr.Vasanth Dental Academy, Mrs. Vasanth.
Okay. Ready, ma'am?
Please join.
Sir, ready, sir? One. Ma'am, here, ma'am. Batch there, batch there.
Okay, ready? Smile.
Permission, update. Ready?
Now I request the parents of Dr. Ramesh sir and parents of Dr. Mallar ma'am to dedicate the badges to them. So please.
Flash. கொடை கொண்டு போயிட்டாங்க கொடைய முன்னாடி போட்டாங்க அதனால உங்களுக்கு மறைக்காம உங்களுக்கு அங்கே போங்க அந்த பக்கம் போங்க
I request Nesum sir and Nesumani Amma to give the badge to Ramesh sir. I request Bharathidasan sir and Nirmala Devi Amma to dedicate the badge to Dr. Malay ma'am.
రమేష్ కాల వెళ్తా రమేష్ ఒక నిమిషం రమేష్ నడులో మళ్ళీ నిమిషం
మాకు కొంచెం ఫ్రంట్లో I'm ready. I'm ready. Madam, inge smile.
Excuse me, konjam pinalava.
Sirikalazi.
Okay va.
So we are left with no option because they're going to provide the lunch only by 12:45. So we have to run this 45 minutes. So I'm here, Dr. Ramesh Selvam here. So this is a very emotional time for me, an emotional moment. I'm not going to take much of your time, but definitely I thank my Almighty Lord for making me be here in this place, in this stage, in front of the stalwarts of dentistry, some great people here. The only thing I disagree with Sir is, I say God is there. He truly believes God is not there. So I think if at all we fight for something, this is the only place where we have literally not fought with each other. We don't touch that topic. He doesn't touch that topic with me, and I don't touch that topic with him. So we agree to disagree. As Sir said, we agree to disagree. Okay. So let me, they wanted me to talk about my journey with my mentor. That is the topic they have given me on which I have to speak. As I said, I'm thanking my God. Next to God, I have to thank my parents. I'm here as a professional in front of you because of my father and mother. My mother and father, they are really, very special in the sense, I'm in a place surrounded by hundreds of villages. I am the first graduate in my family. That's something huge. Okay. So it was like, my mother had a dream. She wanted me to make me a doctor. That is how I was brought into this scenario. She had a brain tumor 35 years or hardly 35, 36 years back. I'm just telling you how I became a doctor. Then definitely, that's why God has blessed me today with a wonderful mentor here. So it was 35, 36 years back. She had a headache. In fact, she had a headache. They went for a checkup. And they diagnosed as a malignancy in the brain. And she was operated for that. In the deathbed, almost I say, it is in deathbed, in the hospital, she decided that she'll bring his son into a doctor, any medical profession. That is how she imparted that dream. I want to become an interior decorator. I love designing, but I landed up designing smiles. Anyway, God is gracious enough to do that. It is a dream. I'm here. Definitely she'll be crying, I know that. Because it's not an easy place where I'm standing here now. We have come with a lot of struggle. She has lost everything. My father and mother have lost everything to make me a doctor. Paying that 15,000 rupees of government fees for every year is like a huge task. It's like a huge task. We cannot say that in words. It is their dedication. They have sacrificed their meals. They have sacrificed their dresses. They have sacrificed everything. And I have two beautiful sisters. They didn't get education because of my education. So that is how it is. They all stood behind me to make me a doctor. And of course, by God's grace, I made them a little bit proud by passing out as a gold medalist in my college. That is the best thing I can give to my mother, right? Nothing more than that. I can earn lakhs of money, but that is not going to really satisfy her. That is how I came out of Meenakshi Ammal Dental College, and that college is like, they are the best mentors. I have got the best of faculty there. Many people would have forgot me, many people would not even remember me, but this day, from today, they'll all turn back and see me, they'll say, he's my student. So I'll reach a place, I'll make them proud. There is no point in, let's achieve something and then we'll make them proud. So that is how I became a doctor. Then I landed up, then I have to definitely thank my next father and mother, my wife's parents. Thank you, uncle, for believing me and giving me your daughter. It's a big hurdle, it's a big story, which I cannot say on stage. But it's like giving a daughter of that status to a person who is nothing in front of them at that point of time is something huge. They had a very big heart to give that pearl into my hands. That's what I'll say. She's like, I'm nothing without God and I'm nothing without Malar. That is in simple words. She is everything to me. Then encountered because of my friend Dr. Jayakaran. He took me to let me come to the topic. let me not make a big family drama here. So he took me for a splint course. Let me be professional because professionals are here. I don't want to make you all think the other way. He took me for a splint course. 1 day splint course is where I started my occlusion career. You know one thing? He taught us a lot, but I hate occlusion. I don't want to study occlusion. If at all, if somebody asks me something about occlusion, I hate that subject. Literally, I hate. Because I don't know anything. Even the best of mentors in my college, the curriculum is like that, so naturally nobody is going to touch the topic. That is how it is. He gave us a splint exercise, which was the worst splint I have ever done on that day. When I came back, I felt very bad. I shouldn't go back again. But that inspired me. That challenged me to pursue this topic. So let me explore this. This is something new. He is different. But I was very fortunate over few years to follow sir. Then I started attending his courses. And every retake, the best thing about sir is, for people like us, coming from a very normal background, every course is a nightmare. In the sense, we have to spend a lot of money traveling to many places, staying in different places, sacrifice our family time. Whatever I earn, if at all, if I would have saved the money which I spent for my courses and education, I would have got at least 10 MDs and one big hospital I would have built. Whatever I earned, I invested everything in my education because I know we can create a great impact in the faculty or among the dentistry. If I learn something, I can, because I have the habit of sharing. I know that. So it made me more responsible. Then I started following sir. He's like, he gives every retake free. I don't think anywhere in the world or anywhere in any course, this is something phenomenal, sir. To be frank, I followed you because you gave a free course. Because after finishing a full mouth rehabilitation or occlusion or whatever something, definitely it is not going to be the end. That is a starting point. From there on, we wanted to ask a doubt, but we don't see anyone after that certificate ceremony. We can't even contact some people. So that's why sir is very special to me. He allowed me for every retake. I make it a point, whatever it is, I'll be there for his retake. That day I made a decision. If at all I come to sir, I'll finish at least 100 full mouth rehabilitations with all the protocols what he has taught, which I have never ever told him. The thing is, I never ever know that he's observing me. I made a decision in my heart I made a decision in front of God, and we decided we'll finish 100 full mouth rehabilitations, and then I'll go with the documents. I'll show him, sir, this is what you have taught, sir. This is what I have achieved. Am I correct? Many people used to ask me down the line, maybe a few months back, few years back, they used to ask me, why can't you run a course? You know so much. Why do you want to wait? I always say this word. A day will come when my sir will say, I'm done. Maybe that day I'll think. Not before that. When my mentor is there, some people used to ask me, so why can't you go come and take in this area, that area? The thing is, there are days, right? God has kept everything in his right place. That is what I believe. Sir doesn't believe that. Okay, that is how I landed up here. Then one fine day, I have been just following. He has been observing me for a very long time, which I doesn't even know. One fine day, after coming from US, he just called me and Malar. He just said a word. I don't want him to say that word again. He said, I want somebody who can take over this journey after me. It hurted me in the sense, you cannot say that in your mouth, sir. So how can you say that I won't be there, that you're going to say? I'm not able to digest that word. That is the way he introduced that topic to us. Then he said, I want a person who can take over this journey, who can take this education forward. It should not die with me. This is the right word what you use. That hurt me plus that inspired me. He has trained thousands of students. He knows many big people here. He could have selected anyone, right? Anyone has that thing, but he gave that response. That made us really, really responsible. Really responsible. That is a huge responsibility. I don't know whether me and my wife, Dr. Malar, will be able to carry over the legacy of Dr. Vasanth, sir. But we'll try. I'll put my heart and soul into it to take this education forward. Because he is a man, like, I admire him as a man than a mentor. Because with this knowledge, with the level of understanding he has on the subject, if people are, he would have gone to any level. He would have gone to any level. He is out of social media. 99.9% of people don't even know. Sometimes I feel very bad. They know this is the person. You have to start your educational journey here. You have to start your occlusion journey here. And I used to bring everybody here. If you want to start, this is the right place. This is the place where you have to start your occlusion. Then you can master. That is how he selected me and my wife as a mentor. The evening we are talking about that. The very next day morning, there comes an offer from a big called Vishnu Dental College, Bhimavaram. Sir said, you are so excited to say that to me. What he said, you know, Ramesh, what is going to happen? So they are calling us for a course. You know, it is not for students. It is for faculty. Sir, I was worried. This is my first project after he selected me as a mentor, and he wanted me to teach the faculty of another Vishnu Dental College. And who are the participants, sir? They are HODs and professors. Sir, I have been in front of them for Viva. For nothing else, I have been in front of them. That is the level I have kept them. Okay, that is the thought process. But I said, okay, sir. Then it was a phenomenal college. We went there and we had a beautiful course, and we are already running a course there. Anyway, this is not for intimating about the course. I'm just telling the way he made me a mentor. I'll tell you one thing, how Malar became a mentor. That is a very beautiful thing. So, before going to Vishnu Dental College, I was a mentor. That day phone was ringing and she was attending the call, and sir was asking, Malar, will you take up 8 participants? Can you train them? I was sitting and doing something for the academy work, and hearing she saying, yes sir, yes sir. I have never seen her doing anything in my clinic. But she used to sit for all the webinars, whatever study club I used there, and he was very happy to take her as a mentor. Then only I realized, I was worried in the hands-on session also. So how can I leave my wife? She is more than that. How can I do something without her? That is how I am. That is the problem with me. And I was really happy to have her as mentor of Vasanth Dental Academy. This is my journey with you, sir. Definitely, I'll try my level best to take this academy to the next level. It should not be in India alone, sir. It should be beyond India, sir. So, because I know, I have done my phase 1 curriculum in Dawson, but there is a Dawson scholar, Dr. Gayatri is there. She knows whatever I saw there is nothing compared to what Vasanth sir has given us. People who know about occlusion know the value of Dawson Academy. So it's like phenomenal. He has covered almost every aspects of occlusion. That is how that inspired us. Then I said, sir, let's make it simple, sir. So I have been into this journey, sir. Lot of pains. So then we started developing a curriculum. Sir, let's do it different. Let's stand out of the crowd. Let's build a course which stands out, sir. It's not a course. For you, you have a great practice. For me, I have a great practice. I have treated 1 lakh of patients already. I have 22 years of experience. I have, by God's grace, I have everything. So, course is not the way of earning money, right? Both of us are very clear on that. Sir, let's build up a core, sir. We'll build a core curriculum where we'll teach them. Then I know I have been already into 52 courses as of now. Okay? So I know the missing link. Sir, this is missing, this is missing, this is missing. Then we started developing a core curriculum, which they're going to release the brochure. So what I'm saying is that core curriculum is built upon the real pain. Every time I attend a course, I come here, I couldn't practice. I felt very bad because it's a hard-earned money. Even 35,000-40,000 is a big money. When I go to Delhi or Bombay, it hurts a lot. When I come back, I'm not able to do it. I felt very bad. This should not happen in our course, sir. We'll create something phenomenal. We'll create something phenomenal, sir. From basic to master, it has to cover. Your knowledge has to reach from Kanyakumari to Kashmir. Every nook and corner, this education has to go. This should become a curriculum in college, sir. That is how this curriculum is built upon the pain of my learning. That is how this curriculum is planned. And thank you all for spending your time here. And we are going to release, sir will decide who is going to release the brochure. So that is how we have built the curriculum here, which you are going to see anyway, right? Please. Sir. All the students. Yeah.
Dr. Muhammad Ali, can you come here, please? He is my favorite student. He right from my first course and every course he has attended. And he's in Kerala, in a very remote place, right? It's not a big town. What's the name? Place? Melad. Very small. And he's practicing there, okay? He used to come to make course, every course he'll attend. The funny part is, once, I think it's a composite course, I don't remember which course it was, he didn't join. For some reason. Then that night, I get a phone call. Hey, sir, how can you not come to your course? I'm coming. You remember that?
Yes, sir.
And he came. So, I'm so happy because his whole practice changed. I know that. The way he's practicing and the way he's practicing now, everything changed. Can you just listen to words?
Sir, I attended first endo course. From 1 month, I finished 200 endo, and then with all the report, all the documents, I came and see the sir. Sir, within 1 month I have done 200 cases from your teaching. From that time, I have attended all the courses that sir had done. Composite, endo, post-core, then photography. There are so many BPS, so many courses.
Also POS.
Also POS, sir. At the time, POS was not in India, sir. And when Rajesh Karwa is it here from Hyderabad? No. Rajesh Karwa and myself, one person from Jeddah, and from 8 members, we have started the first module, POS course. Now I'm happy. I have 4 assistant doctors and have running 2 clinics and doing nicely my practice. From sir, always within 6 months, I got a call from sir or I myself I called for sir. Doubt, asking something. How is it? What is sir? Sometime he told I am in US, and from that time onwards, at this time, I like two persons in Tamil Nadu. One is my favorite sir, and other is your chief minister. Thank you, sir. Thank you.
I want you to release the curtain.
Thank you. Definitely we are releasing a brochure, right? Only sir is having the brochure. Can you just give the dentist at least, please? So I'm not going to bore everybody here because 30 or 40% is dentist here and other people are waiting for the lunch, I know that. So I'm not going to waste your time. But of course this is the right platform to tell you about what is there in this curriculum, right? So just, yeah sir.
One very special person here, Ramani, can you come here? I think his friendship with me goes over 52 years. So, he's actually, we are BSc classmates, and then he went on to do his MSc and MPhil.
If you say everything, then I won't have anything to say.
And PhD, and I think he'd like to say a few words.
Few words? I don't know. Okay. Thank you, Vasanth. Well, for all of you, he is Dr. Vasanth, your mentor, your teacher, everything. But for me, he's just Vasanth, my friend. And when I was invited, when I came here, and I thought, I'll feel like an alien. But now I think I feel like, it's all one family, and I am one among you. And thanks to all of you. I will try to, say something different from, how you looked at Vasanth, Dr. Vasanth, okay? I have to go back, as I said. And before that, I can see after hearing all of you that how much, you have benefited from his knowledge, whatever experience he has gained over all these years, and then how he went about. And I remember, when he started off his clinic, humble clinic, in the corner of P.T. Rajan Sale, the first floor, above the Saravana Bhavan, restaurant. And that building is not there anymore. How much devotion or dedication he had, in setting up that thing. And I think that is reflected in whatever you said. Right from sterilization, how it is done. I know, because I was there, involved in whatever he used to do. How much attention he used to pay for, basic things in when you practice. The hygiene, the sterilization process, and then plugging the, loopholes in the process. You always put it in that thing, oven, and then you take it out, you think everything is good. But no, he won't question, he will question always whether the job is being done or not. And I think in that process, he set new standards. He set his own standard. I think that that I can see, it's being reflected when I hear from you. And then, it never stopped. The journey went on, and he is where he is right now. We all could make out from what we heard from his students. And, when we look at the success of any species on Earth, as a biologist, my way of looking at things are slightly different. The success of any species will be measured by the offspring the species leaves behind. Now, Dr. Vasanth, he is leaving behind clones of himself, his knowledge. I could see that. So he has cloned himself, and I see, lots of Dr. Vasanths here, and who will take his legacy forwards. And I wish and hope at every step when the transfer takes place, there is value addition. There is value addition, and then whatever knowledge he has transferred, and that person adds his own contribution or her own contribution and then takes it forward. And he always practiced dentistry with passion, commitment, devotion. That's why I would say that dentistry is not his profession but his passion. That makes all the difference. And then the zeal to pass on the knowledge he has gained or the experience he has gained to other people. I think that is one thing which makes him stand apart from others. I think he's handing over the values also to his students, and I hope that that will be taken forward in future, but not only by Dr. Ramesh or Malaviri, but other people as well. And one thing which is very clear, all of us, we have also been to universities and then further taking up occupations and jobs and things like that. We understand the limitations of the academic courses. When we come out of the university, we think we know everything. But once you start practicing your profession or start job, then realize how much handicapped you are. And academies like this, that only fills that gap, the knowledge gap and then the skill gap. I think that way he has done a tremendous job. I can see that and I could feel that, and I am happy that he has transitioned from a practicing dentist to a teacher, to a mentor, and then he has got life ahead. I will talk about it when I close. Now, let me come to another aspect. We all heard about 25 years of his dental academy, and my association with him about 50 years. It's Golden Jubilee, more than that, Golden Jubilee, and we didn't realize. None of us realized that that we have already crossed the landmark, and with 75 years of our independence, we have Silver Jubilee, Golden Jubilee, and Azadi Ka Amrit Mahotsav. It's tremendous. And now, with all that, let me come back to that. 50 years of my association with him. During our college days, he did his BSc from Madras Christian College. I was also his classmate. That was the time, the seeds were sown. Like we used to discuss about a lot of things, and we used to pursue crazy things. It could be like, watching the stars, and then observing the moon through the telescope which we had in our college, and then taking pictures, and then looking at Saturn, and then looking at the rings of Saturn. Used to make us feel excited about the whole thing, and then discussing about various things. We had our own group where we used to discuss everything. It could be the origin of universe. It could be the Einstein theory of relativity. Now, these are the path he has come through from his early days to wherever he is right now. So we used to discuss a lot of things, and photography. I think that is one thing which we started off at that time, and I, Dr. Vasanth, and one more person, Dr. Bhagavan Das. He is in US. He is professor in US there, and we used to form a trio. And we used to roam around exploring all kinds of things, whatever I mentioned, whether it was astronomy or taking pictures through the reflector telescope which we had, all makeshift arrangement because technology was not advanced. We had limitation of equipment we used to do. Are very simple. Those days, we didn't have the digital cameras which we have. So we have the film ones, and the art of how to take 40 shots from a 35 film. I don't know if you people are familiar with that. You can take only 36 shots from a roll of film. So we used to have that, explore the techniques by which instead of taking only 36, how we can manage 40. And then buying cut films and loading, and then developing. The bathroom in his house became the dark room. And we used to develop films. We used to develop transparencies. I don't know, you people might not have seen transparency. 35 transparency, where you get direct positive. And then making prints, black and white, we used to do that. So all those things we have done. And that was a journey. And these things laid foundation. So when he started practicing dentistry, I think he is one person who documented. And through photography, the cases, so that everything can be supported whenever he talked with the pictures and then other things. And another thing which I don't know, nobody mentioned about that, maintaining the information about his patients. And it started from, simple card system. When a patient comes, then you make an entry. And then what was done, the work done, yeah. So that used to be there. And then ultimately, when the computers came, it was digitized. And then the kind of thing, I think even now, I think if there is any patient, he will have records of the kind of treatment which was given even 40 years back. Am I right? Just touch of a button, it's there. Yeah. So that way, I think he has done several things which nobody would have done at that point of time. So that's what. That means in his thinking he was original. And that's because he was committed and passionate. That's what made all the difference. And if he had not become a dentist, he would have become something else. I don't know. I can't say. But I know, what kind of things he was thinking at that point of time. Okay, before entering BDS. And but I am very sure that he would have been successful. No doubt on that. Not only successful, but he would have stood out. He would not have been one among many people who are there, but he would have stood up, as somebody who is unique or somebody who is different. Well, I think I should not be taking more time. And one thing I want to say about him is, several people mentioned about his the religious beliefs. Ultimately, I think the word came from horse's mouth. Whether you practice religion or no religion, whether you believe in God or do not believe in God, the basic thing is the value you cherish in your life. So he mentioned about it, the ethics and values, that's everything. So if you are true to yourself, if you are honest, and if you have your own set of ethics and values you follow, and you strictly maintain that, I think you don't need religion at all. And that's what he is. A person like Vasanth doesn't require a religious belief. He doesn't require at all. And I think Mama said that, virtually converted him. And when we heard from him, he has already passed on the mantle to his successors. And I'm sure that, he has his own plans about how he is going to spend his life ahead. He's already pursuing his passion, and many of you know about his interest in photography, chasing birds and bears. So it's there, and then he has other things also, and I'm sure that, he will pursue whatever, he feels like as time passes by. And I can't close, without saying a word about Vijay. I don't want to say that she is his right hand, because I would say that she is additional hands, so that both hands of Vasant could be free to do whatever he was pursuing. She virtually, insulated him, That's really a gift. She insulated him so that he could concentrate on whatever he wanted to pursue without having the need to pursue essential but not so interesting activities. I would not say that they are not essential. They are essential. But normally, you would get entangled. You can't avoid because it's part of, when you run a clinic, there are several things. I think there she took over, and I don't think Vasant need to even look at whatever she was doing. Absolutely, he was free to whatever he wanted to do, and that is one thing which has happened to him in his life, to have a good partner who was real partner in whatever he wanted to pursue. So, well, I am not a speaker, but as your telomeres get shorter and shorter, you tend to speak more. Okay. So that's what is happening. And again, once it was my pleasure talking to you, sharing my own view about Dr. Vasanth, and I'm sure that he has probably achieved whatever he wanted to do in his life, and the remaining part of his life will go as per his own dream or thinking. And once again, best wishes to him for his remaining part of journey, and then all the family members and Sridhar Mama for coming here, and I thoroughly enjoyed sitting here and listening to you all. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. Thank you for those wonderful words.
Mr. Manoj, all of you know Vijay Dental, right? If any dentist in Chennai, in India can't not know Vijay Dental. Now, what's special about Vijay Dental is, Manoj, is, I always say, before Vijay Dental was established, they were dealers, dental dealers. But they sold dental products, but they never knew what they sold. It could be brinjals or, a mouth mirror. They just sell it. When he came into the picture, he started bringing products, new products, and then the team to teach how to use the products. So his way of doing things, he laid a basic rule how a dealer should be. So I have great respect for Manoj, a very great friend of mine.
Thank you very much. Good evening, good afternoon, everybody. I would like to thank Dr. Vasanth and his team for giving me an opportunity and introducing me also once again. And I congratulate Dr. Vasanth on this mission. And he's always an inspiring client for us as a client, as a supplier. He always asks for complex things, and he makes us run to source them and get it also. So that was our training he has given to me. Always, I keep, the moment I get the phone from him, I know that he's going to ask something special. So I like to travel before him, actually. So, and we also, as from Vijay Dental, we always make sure that when we supply a product or a system, we make sure that it is used in a proper way. Otherwise, it's not justified selling that product or system. So we also follow it very strictly, and he's supported us a lot in establishing a lot of wonderful systems into this market. And of course, BPS is most popular and turned many people's life also. in a different way, and it opened a lot of windows for many people in terms of rehabilitations and occlusions. People started thinking about, started using proper articulators, with for the complete lenses and other applications. So I wish Dr. Ramesh, everybody a good future, and this is a mission, and it's very, very important for our industry. So we also grow because of this, otherwise we cannot bring in any new products. So thank you, Dr. Vasanth and your team. Thank you.
Mr. Sundar? He is Mr. Sundar, Science accountant. He is our auditor for almost 42 years. And he is more a friend than auditor to me now. And he's going to be the auditor for the new academy also.
Yeah, thanks you for inviting me. In fact, even if Vasanth is not invited, I would have come to the stage. That is the association we had. Because I made the point, because I'm not a good speaker, but still I wanted to cover some points. That's why I was jotting down. I never know that you're going to call me on the stage. So our journey, I started practice in 1987. Dr. Vasanth file was one of the first file to us. That is the confidence level how he got, because Mrs. Vasanth's brother introduced us. That is again a story. My partner Chandrasekhar's brother was working in Punjab National Bank. They had an account there through that reference. So my great regard goes to my partner, his brother and all. Of course, only I was doing the service to them. Almost 3.5 decades it is since. And I'm proud to say I drafted this Dr. Vasanth Dental Academy. Congratulations to Mr. Selvam and Malavi sir also. In fact, one more thing, when they approached, they said only Vasanth Dental Academy. I suggested please add Dr. Vasanth Academy. That is the brand name. That is the people knows as a Dr. Vasanth. So I say I take a credit for that. Okay. Thank you, ma'am. And as Dr. said, Mrs. Vasanth is interacting with the clinic and all over. He is also in charge. She's good at other accounts, finance, rather income tax also. Now is I learned more US taxation, which I'm learning from her. As she got a green card, they are likely to move. So I'm learning US taxation. Thank you, ma'am, for this. Okay. And I'm proud to introduce Dr. Vasanth. My son and daughter, please come to the stage. Both are dentists. One day, my son disappointed me by not coming to my profession, but I'm proud that he is here. Please come. He is Dr. Vinay Sundar, oral maxillofacial surgeon, and she is Dr. Aishwarya, endodontist. And they have their own clinic, is AV Dental Clinic. Both of them chosen their life partner each other, and so they made their work simple to me. Okay. And because, as you rightly said, only a doctor wife can better understand the other doctor in that spouse part. They are the product of Ramchandra and Savita also, Dr. Vasanth, and they interacted. And Vasanth has attended their marriage, their dental clinic inauguration. So thank you, sir, for that also. So, thank you once again. Please take this. Okay. And so, again, congratulations to Dr. Mesh. It's a very great journey, sir. Wish him all the best. Thank you, ma'am. You know about Dr. Vasanth's state qualities. See, I'm also like that. I cannot compromise on quality. So when I chosen Ramesh and Malavi, I know the standards. So Dr. Vasanth Academy, need not be worried. It's going to great heights, sir. Wishing girls all the best. Wishing all the best, sir. And thank you all. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. He is the man behind plus 18% GST. They both are very specific about all these things. Naturally, even I used to pay the income tax right from when I started earning 5,000 per month itself, I started my income tax payments. So why I'm saying this is, they are very thoroughly professional, even fixing the biggest dilemma when I see this brochure is, it is not about the content, it is about how to fix the fees. How much should we charge? Is the content worth? Do we have to do this? That is the biggest problem in making a decision. So we have to do a lot of survey on this, read the minds of people. I have some great friends here, Dr. Yokesh. A week before he lost his brother, he's from Bangalore. Please, Yokesh, please. So I'm really delighted. So already he's in pain and he has traveled all the way from Bangalore to wish us. So thank you, Nanba. I'm really happy for you. So that is how this brochure developed. So I'm not going to deal in detail about all this. It's not a presentation. Naturally, everybody have your brochure in this. So this is how it got developed. The best thing after this brochure release, more than content creation, my wife has become an official designer. So she has a parallel. So now she has we have another source of income other than dentistry academy and designing, because it is too difficult to design for a person like me, because I have my own publishing agency, Viday Literature Service, where I used to write and publish certain books in the spiritual world. So I know the pain of designing. So it took me 4 to 5 or 6 days to culminate everything, and to get the approval of my mentor is not an easy task. Whoever has got trained, they know the real pain. Yes, ma'am? Gayatri ma'am knows, right? So every time I write something, exactly you'll find we would have done a mistake. Naturally, even in Vishnu Dental College, I'll be teaching something. He made me one beautiful comment, which I'll never forget in my life. That is the first time he is allowing me to teach something in front of the faculty, and we are showing the cases. Sir went back, and he was literally holding the iPhone, and it was projected on the screen. The first case, we made a big case display, because he is a documentation king, I'll call. And I said, I'm reaching my 99 FMR is completed, sir. And now recently she decided to want to become the 100th number. So technically speaking, I have completed 100 full mouth rehabilitations by the guidance of Dr. Vasanth, sir. So technically speaking, she has accepted just 10 minutes before. So we were showing, he just took one model and he asked to focus. I think Malar was there, right? She dragged me like, they are focusing closely into the mounting plate. At the back of the mounting plate, it was rusted. And he showed like this, see. So I really love the way he criticized. He made me, he doesn't worry about who is who. Wrong is wrong, whoever does it. So that is the level. That's why very difficult for me. End of the day, 22 years, I have just 4 or 5 assistants who got trained in my clinic. Nobody will stay in my clinic. That is a problem. Because I am trained by a person like this. So naturally, nobody wants to stay with me, because it's too difficult. It's too difficult to get into that standards. So every time I'll say, sir, sir, I told him there is a recent controversy. So OMD, TMD, dentists are here. So I'm speaking a few about, I said, sir, how to differentiate? Did you say that OMD? No, everything is TMD. How can I say that? I want to correct that. Immediately he'll say in front of everyone, and that is what made me a mentor here. So he's quite frank with everything, and to get the approval of him is the biggest task. For that, I have to get convinced for 100 times. Then I have to show it to him. Out of that, he'll give a lot of things, and this is how this curriculum developed. Please feel free to tell us, is there anything which you wanted to add? Because this is done out of passion. Pure passion and pain. I told you, right? So over all the travel, we have a lot of pains, which I don't want people to gain the knowledge after struggling for 10 years, learning for 10 years, and then gain this knowledge. They can easily gain if they are really passionate about what they are saying. I'm not going to speak about all this, right? You have the curriculum in front of you. And I now call, naturally I should call my wife, Dr. Malar, who is the official designer of Dr. Vasanth Dental Academy. She should share a few words. She literally doesn't like this. She's always behind the stage, always behind this man. And in this place, she has to do something. Right?
Good afternoon, everyone. First of all, as he said, I'm not very good in front of the mic, maybe behind the scenes. First of all, I want to thank God for making this opportunity, for blessing me with this kind of appreciation from my mentor. Thank you, sir. I am sure we will keep up your faith and follow your legacy by all your ethics and values. Thank you, sir. And I want to thank my parents, of course. Who have, I'm the first born in among the four of my people. So my dream is to make me a doctor, and that too. The discipline and knowledge they have imparted is so high. Actually, I just wanted to say a few, a small instance there. In my second year of my college, I invited them for my annual day, for the culturals, the annual day event where I got first prize in Damsharaj. Okay? Yeah. From there, when I went to my native place is Kanchipuram, the scoldings I got was unimaginable, because they were expecting all my friends to get the distinction and the first mark in the subjects, and I am getting the first in Damsharaj. I thought it was a proud moment for me when I realized that will not make them happy. So next year in community dentistry, I got the university rank, and in final year I got a gold medal in pediatric dentistry. I hope I have made some justice to them, and I'm proud to have them here as my parents. And of course, thank Dr. Ramesh, my husband. Yeah, I always thought I'll be the support system behind him for every step he takes, be it a seminar or be it a course, for whatever he does. But he always makes sure that he substantiates me as a separate, unique person. So he's the reason for all my success and the place where I am here now. Okay, thank you once again.
Thank you, Dr. Mallar, for those kind words and for all those lies at the end. Thank you for that. So thank you, everyone. And of course, this has to end in a nice note, right? So we want to see some unseen photos of, unseen memories of Dr. Vasanth sir. So it's too much of talking. Let's stop it now. So of course, some talking is there. There are some great people here. Dr. Kaushal has to speak. Dr. Gayatri has to speak. The lunch is not ready, so we are forced to speak. Okay, right. Yeah, jump the legs. This is a small tribute to our mentor from the mentees. To wake up everyone, can you all clap your hands and so that everybody gets in touch? Yeah, thank you for that, please. Ma'am is a huge fan of Rajni. I think they watch first day shows. This was the most recent photo shoot. Can somebody find where is Vasanth sir? Ma'am, I don't know, ma'am. Please. Left last. Okay, great. I think you should have a mic to tell about all this. Okay. Yeah. So who is Dr. Vasanth sir here? Vasanth, introduce the one. Can you all clap your hands for this wonderful picture? I literally begged ma'am for this picture. She made it a point. Still yesterday night 12 o'clock she didn't give this picture. So this has to be there for at least a minute so that everybody sees once. I don't think she'll give that picture again. I don't think she'll give the picture. Oh, it is because of BP Rajan sir, ma'am has given this photograph and great. A marriage with high tea. Okay, ma'am? Yeah, a registered marriage with only high tea. Can you get it? What I'm saying? No, no, it's a registered marriage. That is the only criteria which sir has placed from to the bride. So they have to accept. Sir, one is registered marriage, correct, ma'am? Next is should be a sign. No big function, only registered marriage. Should be a science graduate. Very intelligent pick. Great. That is always my... Great. Yeah. Okay. Wow. I tell you, it's Annamalai. Huh? Great, sir. Grandchildren. Grandchildren, daughter-in-law. Grandson. Dr. Vasanth Dental Academy model. Sometimes when I document, my back hurts because of sir. I learned photography from him. The passion. This is something different. Wildlife photography. All these are photographs taken by sir. I love sir's quotes a lot. Simply he'll say in the lecture. So we always preserve those words. I follow this as a rule. You would have seen me there. That was the first course which I attended with sir. This is sir's orthodontic journey, POS journey. These are all the great mentees what sir has created in his whole career. All are great practitioners. They are doing really well all over India. Are some of the words which sir usually speaks in his lectures. And 3 golden pearls. So, and it is us with sir. Thank you for inspiring us all. Can I give a big round of applause for sir? And thank you. I request Dr. Kaushal here to share a few words. Yeah, please.
Check. Good afternoon, everybody. It's been an honor always for me to stand right next to this gentleman who's no less than God for me. And he is solely responsible for changing my career, my thinking, my personality, and my thoughts all throughout. And I'm a different individual, and my wife vouches for that. Thank you so much, sir, for having me in the part of your program. Thank you so much for recognizing me. You have been a father figure to me, and you have put a huge responsibility on me. I can tell you one thing, that I love spending time with you when we're traveling together. But although you don't have teacher along with you all the time, but you always have his teachings. Thank you, ma'am, for having me with you as a part of your family. I really be very, very happy to be always associated with you. And when it comes to BOS, sir, you can check out anytime you like, but you can never leave. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Dr. Kaushal. I welcome Dr. Gayatri. She is a proud Dawson scholar. I always call her by this tag because we all love Petrie Dawson. Whoever loves occlusion will have an impact of Dawson, and she has completed the full curriculum of Dawson but still sits in the webinar of Sir to learn. That is the beauty of Sir's teaching.
Check. So I'd like to share my story. I met Sir in 2013. I met Sir in 2013. I was like almost going out of dentistry because I, sat for my PG exams and I didn't get through. So I was so depressed. I didn't want to practice dentistry. I had my first daughter. She was 4 months old. And that's when my husband, he's an oral and maxillofacial surgeon. He said, your thinking is wrong. You should join the clinical practice. But then I didn't want to join the practice without doing PG. That's my mentality back then. Then what he did is he made me come and meet Sir. We came to Chennai on a Saturday evening. Most of us who are with Sir will know that Saturday evenings he will not be working. I was so happy, oh, he's not there, let me go back to Madurai. And he said, no, we are not going back without meeting Sir. Then that's when he called ma'am. And ma'am asked us to come to their house. And when we went there, and when my husband asked Sir, Sir, can she come as an observer to your clinic for 3 months? Sir was thinking like this. He was thinking. And that's when ma'am said, no, you can come from Monday. I think that changed my life. She changed my life. And I came to Sir's clinic. Because he said, I've never had an observer in my clinic so far. That's the reason behind it. And I came to Sir's clinic. I was there for 3 months. I got 2 beautiful friends, Dr. Meena, Dr. Priyanka. We are still very close. I have not just learned dentistry from Sir. He has taught me so many things. And ma'am has taught me how to talk to patients about, how do you say your pricing. Whenever we talk to the patients about the procedure, our voice will be so confident. And when we talk about the pricing, it will slightly come down. It should never be there. She has taught me all those things. And Sir has taught me so many things. He opened up the door for orthodontics, by introducing progressive orthodontics. They gave me an opportunity to become an instructor. They recommended my name, to Miles. And I sat through the exam and got through it. Without him, it couldn't have been possible. I've disturbed him so many nights. At 12:30 midnight, I've called him. So many nights, he's never hesitated to answer my calls. So you're like a father figure to me. I feel so emotional now. Thank you so much, Sir, for all that you've done. And like Dr. Ramesh told me, I've been through Dawson Academy. It's a 1-year program. Friends, I spent close to 12 to 15 lakhs. 3 days of session is 2 lakhs. And when I sat there in Dawson Academy on those 3 days, my hands used to shiver. I would pray God, I should understand the concepts. Because I'm paying so much. But Sir has made it so affordable, and I've been through Sir's content also. It's huge, humongous. I think it's like, I can't compare both like, they are like, what would I say, it's like, I think we should all use it. For us, we just got access for 1 year, and after that, there's no access. Even if you want to go back and go through the contents, it's not possible. But Sir has given you access for lifetime. Every year, you just have to pay some nominal fee to just go through the, contents. So thank you all so much for giving this opportunity. Dr. Ramesh, thank you so much. And I think you are the best choice because I've seen all your videos in YouTube. The work that you're doing is amazing. We met in 2019, me and Dr. Ramesh. I know that day you came to me and you said, I want to inspire people. I think you're already doing that. So congratulations, Dr. Ramesh. Congratulations, Dr. Malar. Thank you so much, sir. Thank you, sir.
Thank you for those wonderful words, Dr. Gayatri. There are some people who really wanted to make it to the function. They are not able to do it. They have shared a small testimony. Again, the same problem, lunch is not ready. So, is Dr. Shibu Sridhar. He's a renowned endodontist, a biomimetic dentist, and my course participant. We learned together in Yavno's course. He's phenomenal. He's a phenomenal clinician, phenomenal teacher, and he always says he has a huge respect for Sir's teachings and Sir's passion. So he has shared a small video. So. Always, Sir's teachings are not known everywhere, Ramesh. So we have to do something about it. Okay. Good morning. Just a minute, ma'am. They are checking. Yeah, yeah.
Good morning, I'm Dr. Shibu Sridhar. I'm an expert dentist and endodontist. Above all, proud alumni of Dr. Vasanth's dental lab. A few years back, when I first attended Sir's classes on occlusion, I really felt fascinated because that was the first time in my career where the subject was much more clearer to me, the concepts of occlusion were much more clearer to me. The confusions had lessened, and that was just a beginning. In the years which followed, this fascination changed to an inspiration. Now I would say that I've started seeing him as my role model in dentistry, and I am sure that all his students would agree with me on this. On the occasion of the launch of Dr. Vasanth's Dental Academy, let me wish him all the very best, and let Vasanth's Dental Academy be able to impart knowledge and inspire thousands of dentists. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, Dr. Shibu Sridhar. It's great.
Pranam, sir. Many congratulations on completing a quarter-century long journey as an educator, mentor, and guru. And best wishes to you and Dr. Ramesh on your fresh endeavor. I believe this 25 years long journey is not simple journey of a teacher teaching his students, but it's woven by passion, dedication, and unwavering commitments. An outstanding educator like you not only imparts knowledge, but also fosters a sense of community and belonging. And students who are present here to celebrate this remarkable occasion, and many like me who can't make it, are proof of this. For me, attending your one-day lecturing program was turning point. After that, things changed so fast for me, and my practice is not the same. I personally admire your commitment, passion for dentistry, and zeal to teach and learn. Your perseverance, integrity, and empathy are contagious. I still remember the day when I completed my master's, and you called up me from USA to congratulate me on my achievement. And I can, even on phone, I can sense your happiness on my achievement, happiness your student have achieved. This sense of affinity which connects you to your students. I appreciate your efforts continually seeking the ways to enhance your teaching methods. You have consistently championed a culture of lifelong learning. And sort of words, I can't explain how happy I am. Congratulations on your 25 years long journey. Congratulations to my guru.
Thank you, Sanjay. Thank you for that. So we have only 1 or 2 videos. He's from?
Hello everyone. I'm Dr. Chandrasekhar, a prosthodontist and implantologist at Hyderabad. Congratulations, Dr. Vasanth sir. It's been 25 years you have been teaching the principles of occlusion and sharing your great amount of knowledge to all the dentists. It's really a pleasure and a privilege for me to say a few words about you and your academy. Once again, congratulations and wish you good luck for your new dental academy. But just to say that I was one of the first, first students of Dr. Vasanth sir's principles of occlusion. It's been like to say that no one has ever taught occlusion in such a beautiful way, precise way, and at the same time a simple way. Even though being a prosthodontist, I learned a lot of principles of occlusions in a different way, but the way Dr. Vasanth sir has demystified, elaborated the principles of occlusion has been remarkably great. And apart from that, since then I've been treating the MPDS cases now, and my clients are getting benefited out of it without no doubt. And it's not only about the principles of occlusion, it's also about understanding the cast, understanding the principles of mounting, water coat ratio, plaster expansion, everything, what not. So thank you very much, sir. Thank you very much. Wish you good luck again. And I thank Vasanth madam also in relation to this, who has been organizing these courses so well. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir, for that.
Good afternoon, dear Vasanth sir. First of all, accept my heartiest congratulations on this new endeavor. I wish both you and Dr. Ramesh a very happy start to this and wish you all the best for this new venture together. I'm sure your immense knowledge and Dr. Ramesh's zealous and meticulous approach towards his profession will do wonders, and it will also benefit many other dentists as it has benefited me. Sir, I couldn't be a part of this celebration in Chennai, but sitting here in Gurgaon, please accept my gratitude and appreciation for the invaluable guidance and support you have provided me during all this period. Every time I do a TMJ case, I am reminded of your commitment and dedication to this subject in dentistry. You have cured so many suffering patients, and through your teachings, you have made me, as well as many other colleagues, capable of curing such patients. Your passion for this subject is contagious and has rubbed on to me also, and many others, I'm sure. Your willingness to share your knowledge, expertise, and experiences has been instrumental in my development, not only professionally, but personally too. So anytime when a patient tells me that he's grateful for me getting him rid of the pain, I thank you with all my heart. I want you to know that your mentorship has been a life-changing experience for me, sir. Your unwavering patience and willingness to lend an ear to my silly questions and provide guidance, even during your busy schedule, is exemplary. Your approachability and unending support fosters such a conducive learning environment and also acknowledges each one of us as valued and unique clinicians. Once again, I want to express my deepest appreciation for your mentorship. Your support has been invaluable, and I am truly fortunate to have had you as my mentor. Thank you very much, sir, and all the best once again. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Richa. And this is very special for sir. It's a special, we'll give it to you separately, sir. This was the message given by your, okay. So let's, Great. Okay, fine. Thank you for all this testimonial videos here. So, We have a study club called C Dental Masters. The only request what I asked sir when he asked me to join the C Dental Vasanth Dental Academy is, sir, I run a free study club where I used to share my knowledge with them. Especially last 1.5 to 2 years, I used to share a lot of webinars, lot of things with my colleagues. It is called C Dental Masters, and it evolved somewhere in COVID, March 2020. That is where I started, and there are some great people here. Dr. Shanmugapriya, Dr. Shakshi, they are also there, Dr. Supriya, and so many people are there who are the backbones of that study club at that time. Study club of Dr. Vasanth Dental Academy. That's like, I couldn't answer more than that. He said, let's keep it as a study club of this academy. That needs a big heart, right? So he accepted that. Okay, so that study club is like purely a share of knowledge. What are all the pain points which dentists are facing? We want to address that. That is what, and it is a very closed group, not known to many, but whoever and have been a part of that knows the value of that group. That is what I can say. So that is the official study club of Vasanth Dental Academy, and we are going to do a lot of things there. There are limitations in courses, right? So that limitations barrier will be broken there, and we'll split everything and we'll give a lot of free contents there. And it is a pure free study club, C Dental Masters. That I wanted you all to know, and it is there in the invitation also. So it's a high time, so we are going to close and the lunch is ready. So we are forced to close now. So before that, please, we have an order. So we want to just thank all the great people who have been here. Sir wanted to give the personalized gift to every one of them. I asked sir to come here. You will be the right person to call them, sir, so that we can give them the mementos, please. Let's give a round of applause. Okay, yeah, next.
So good afternoon to you all. I'll keep it brief because all of you are very hungry, I think, waiting for the lunch. So Vasanth, I know him from his student time. அப்போ அவர் வந்து இந்த பூனையும் பால் குடிக்குமா அப்படிங்கிற மாதிரி இருப்பார், ரொம்ப சைலண்ட்டாக. ஸோ அதுக்கப்புறம் ரியலாக அவரை வந்து ஐ கேம் டு நோ ஹிம் பர்சனலி ஒன்லி இன் 1997. டாக்டர் உதயராஜா ஒன்லி இன்ட்ரடியூஸ்ட் மீ டு ஹிம். ஸோ அவர் என்னை வந்து பெரிடான்டிஸ்டாக ஹி டோல் மீ டு கம் டு ஹிஸ் கிளினிக். So I was a little hesitant to go there because it's quite far from my house. But he was very persistent that I should come. And that started our long association. Nearly till now we are very close friends. And Vasanth Patti na solna, there are many things I have learned from him. One is how he progressed from very humble beginnings, how he has come up so much. And our clinic that cleanliness, that sterilization, the dedication to dentistry, his perfection, and how much he progressed also I saw, because when I first went to his clinic in 97, he was just like any other general dentist, just doing dentures and all those things. Then he learned endodontics, then he learned orthodontics, then he is always good in proso. So I used to tell all my students that you don't have to do MDS, go and see that there is just a BDS dentist who's doing fantastic job, who's so good in his job, and all the documentation, everything. So the complete dentist, I would say Dr. Vasanth is a complete dentist. So, அதில் இன்னொரு விஷயம் என்னென்னா, அவர் எதையும் வந்துட்டு ஹி வில் நாட் அறகுறையாக படிக்கிறது அப்படிங்கிறதே கிடையாது. ஸோ ஹில் தரோலி கெட் இன் டு இட். ஃபோட்டோகிராஃபி ஆகட்டும், வாட் எவர் இட் இஸ், ஹில் தரோலி கெட் இன் டு தட் சப்ஜெக்ட் அண்ட் ஹீ இஸ் அ மாஸ்டர் ஆஃப் இட். And he is doubly successful than other dentists. You know why? Because there is always a lady behind every dentist. He's got two ladies, one professionally, one life. Dr. Meena and Dr. Vichi. So he is doubly successful than other dentists. And one contentious issue, I am an agnostic. I always don't know whether God is there or not. So whenever I see Vasanth, I used to get emboldened in my idea that God is not there. And some of my friends and all know, they will tell, now every month Tirupati Pora, I am going to this temple, that temple, I am getting all problems, nothing is getting solved. So I tell them, nee poi God poi disturb pannite edana or badalku disturb பண்ணுவாரு. So you see my friend Dr. Vasanth is there. He never prays or believes in God, and he is most successful in life. See, for example, see, when a child is walking, it will hold its father's hand. And that is those who believe in God. But even independent, God will hold his hand and take him, I think. So that is why he is very successful. So அவர் ஒரு teetotaler. இப்போதான் கொஞ்சம் ஸ்பிரிச்சுவல் ஆகிட்டு வராரு. Very thankful for you. So I heard that in later years, even atheists like Kalanjar, Karnanidhi, Periyar and all, they started praying. They start praying to God. So Vasanth, you are my role model in that. நீங்க ஏதாவது சேஞ்ச் ஆனா கொஞ்சம் என்னை விட்டுட்டு போயிடாதீங்க. Please tell me and inform me. So when it comes to this atheism also, he is my role model. So thank you, Vasanth. You are really a big inspiration because I've seen, in my long career, I've seen many professors, teachers, this and that. But Dr. Vasanth, from humble beginnings, and he has acquired so much knowledge. And I can see Dr. Ramesh வந்து என்னுடைய காலேஜ் ஸ்டூடெண்ட் தான். ஆனால் என்னை பற்றி எதுவுமே சொல்ல, ரமேஷ் பற்றி தான் சொல்ல, வசந்த் பற்றி தான் சொல்ல. இதுல இருந்தே தெரியுது தட் வசந்த் இஸ் பெட்டர் டீச்சர் than me. So thank you all. Vasanth, great journey, 25 years, and I know you'll have, but in Nalavela you went to US now. That would have been a brain drain for India if you left at 30-40 years. So good thing. So please come back, and all the best to you. Thank you.
Dr. Jamana Udayaraja ma'am. Thank you, sir. I request Dr. Muthushekar, sir. Okay. I also request Dr. Nirmala Muthushekar, ma'am, to come forward. Thank you, sir and ma'am. Next, I request Dr. Gurudeep Singh, sir, to come on to the stage.
Hello. What do I say about Vasanth? I call him an OCD, obsessive compulsive dentist. His passion is so contagious and he goes to perfection in whatever he does. And just one meeting with him can change a person's life, and I'm so happy he's got a good person to whom he can pass on the torch to continue the good work. Congratulations. All the best. I see your future.
Thank you, sir. Now I request Dr. Mohan Bhuvaneshwaran, sir, to come on to the stage. Okay, sir. I request Mr. Sundar, sir, to come on to the stage. Thank you, sir. I request Mr. Ramani, sir, to come on to the stage. Thank you, sir. I request Mr. Manoj, sir, to come on to the stage. Thank you, sir. I request Mr. Sridharan, sir, and Mrs. Jayashree, ma'am, to come on to the stage.
Toughest part is keeping surprise for Dr. Vasanth sir and Vijay ma'am. Whatever I say, she'll say there. And even now, we wanted to put something here and... So I request my uncle, Mr. Bharatdasan, to do this honor for our mentor. Please. Amma ko. I'm calling my father, Mr. R. Selvam here, to hand over a small memento to our mentor. So the man behind the show has done a lot of hard work for all this. He wanted to present a special gift to sir and ma'am. Can you give a big round of applause for him, because he has made everything special with all these gifts. All these are exclusively designed by him in a very short time. That is the beauty of Sam. Thank you, Nanba. Done. Next. So, ma'am, all the staffs. So, there is no doctor without the staff who are working there. That is going to be the last ceremony. So, I request all the staffs of Vasanth Dental Clinic to come forward. Please, I know you are irritated already. Please come. You are talking too much about dentistry here. Please come. Everybody, please come here. Please. Without them, they are phenomenal staffs. I'll tell you one thing. One day they called me for a single day doing a dentistry there. I took the handpiece and I was supposed to keep it in the same place. Then sir's staff, she came, sir, you can, sir, angala vengi kuda, sir. Table vengi, sir. Everything I touch, I have a fear. When I go to clinic, it is not fear of sir. I have a lot of fear about their staff. It is so meticulous. They'll not touch these things. When we say cotton rolls, they'll bring cotton. They'll open, they'll give. Sir always says a word, what if saliva is red? That is the level of sterilization they follow. They have some beautiful team here. And Sureshana is here.
He's been with us more than 30 years now. And Shanti, 25 years plus. She's been with us 25 years plus. And Palraj, 15 years plus. And they are all, of course, about few years.
mean thing for me, right? So happy.
In the course, he teaches us how to do splints. He teaches us how to do articulation. Sometimes we miss some step. He'll remind us.
He got trained in the clinic, and now he is better than
ஜூம்னு போய் சில்லா ஒரு மில்க் ஷேக் குடிச்சா எப்படி இருக்கும்?
We have spent a lot of time for ourselves and we need to spend some time for them to make them happy.
ரோட்ஸ் அண்ட் டர்ன்ஸ்குள்ள இனிமே நான் ஈஸியா சேஃபா போவேன். ஏன்னா என்கிட்ட இருக்க கார்னர்.
We'll give a big round of applause. Yeah, sir. Thank you, sir. Thank you for that. I think we have very less time, so I'll call all my staff. You just give them. We'll distribute among ourselves, sir. It's time. Please come. Please, everybody, please come. I'm just calling my team. Sir was very particular. I said, we don't want this, sir. But sir was very particular. They have to be honored on this stage. So I'm just calling Supriya, Blessy. She is Dr. Supriya. She is there with me. Bearing all my torture for almost. She's literally smiling. 5 to 6 years she was there in my clinic. And Blessy. She answers in my study group like a dentist. Even dentists don't answer that way. She'll write stories about equilibration, stories about occlusion, stories about classification. That is the level of understanding she has. Okay, please come. Dr. Shalini, please come. Dr. Vandana, Dr. Rupa, and my great staff. Vandana and Dhanama joined together. Dhanama, Vanga, please come. Vanga, Dhanama, Vaishu, they are all my support staff. If at all you want to take something from this ceremony, the team matters for practicing an occlusion-driven dentistry, and their dedication is phenomenal. And I have a lot of people there, and these people are very, very special. They are quite young, and they are phenomenal, and they have done a lot for the hospital. And I thank in this situation to thank them all, and thank you for that, sir. So, yeah, please, நீங்களே வந்து வாங்கிக்கங்க. கம் சத்யன். சார் கொடுத்துருங்க சார். வாங்க அப்படியே வாங்கிட்டு போயிடுங்க. எங்க கொடு. அது அப்புறம் then you can exchange the covers. If any confusion நீ வாங்க கூடாதுல்ல. சரி இரு வரேன். போ நீ கொடுக்குறியா?
சார் இந்த பக்கம்
ரைட் சார். கம் ஷாலினி ப்ளீஸ். சும்மா கொடுத்து அப்புறம் வாங்கிக்கோ. சார் ப்ளீஸ் ஸ்வீட்ஸ் சாப்பிடுங்க. please next அப்புறம் மணிக்கு ஐஷு
அம்மா இங்க பாருங்க
அங்க பாருங்க ஓ அவ்வளோ
பாப்பா இங்க பாருங்க
இரு And thank you for giving us so much time. It was supposed to get over by 1 to 1:15 was the target time fixed, and we have gone beyond 15-20 minutes. And here comes the vote of thanks and good news for everybody here. Please come.
Yeah, I'm extremely happy, and on behalf of Dr. Vasanth Dental Academy, I thank each and every one of you for making this event a grand success. Sunday is a day for family and fun, and still you're all here. Thank you once again for that. Dr. Vasanth sir was not very much into launching events like this, and we thank him to have allowed us to conduct this event. Family members here, you all have added to the emotional aspects of this event. We thank you for attending. Senior doctors who are teachers here, it is a great honor to have them here. Thank you sirs and madams for coming. younger doctors of our age group, most of them students of Dr. Vasanth sir and friends. Your presence imbibes us with the confidence that we are in the right path. Thank you all. Dr. Vasanth Clinic and our clinic staff are here. They are the unsung heroes of every clinic and don't get credit or exposure. It was an honor to honor them here. A special thanks to all of you. All photography and video recording were all by Mr. Sam. He took full control, and that was one great peace of mind for us. He is a man, he is a great photographer, and we thank him and his team for being part of this event. Finally, no event can happen in vacuum. Green Park Hotel management and team were very helpful and has a great toll in success of this event. Thank you, Green Park Hotel team. Thank you once again. Thank you all.
So, thank you everybody here who have taken the time. I have some great friends who have come on behalf of us, me, Dr. Muller, behalf of sir and ma'am. And thank you everyone here. If I would have forgot some names, please don't mistake us. And thank you everyone from depth of our heart. On behalf of Dr. Vasanth and Dental Academy, we thank you all once again. And sir, anything you want to say, sir?
The happy announcement, lunch is ready now. Thank you all of you.
We have made a small memento for everybody here. So please have that as a memory of this wonderful event. A small keychain, small token of love from Dr. Vasanth Dental Academy. Thank you all. Thank you once again. Please clap us one last time for Dr. Vasanth Dental Academy. And we end the program. Thank you. So the lunch is ready. Feel free to have. It is in the next room here.